Suck the grenade. Suck it. So. Frenzy. This is the Waffle Bros. I'm Corwin.
And I'm Uko.
And we are back with more A.W.O.L, picking up where we left off in the North Pole, going down some sort of incredible North Pole base, because, I mean, I don't think anything like this really exists in the North Pole, and isn't the North Pole made out of, like, ice?
They captured Santa, and they're holding him, like, for ransom. The West will pay a great deal of money for his red ass.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
I don't know that the ass is red. Maybe it's candy striped.
Maybe it's pink. Who knows?
It's gotta be. It'll be chilly.
Knows. Exactly. Oh, I got me my shotgun. I got me my murder boy, the shotgun himself. I hear y'all over here talking about how you want to make sweet love to Santa Claus's corpse and everything. I know.
Oh,
I know what's going on.
No, here's the thing. You definitely, the universe will invent hell for that. Okay.
Oh, you mean
if you
Santa necrophilia?
Yeah, it's not okay.
Santa necrophilia is not okay with you. You know, I'm with you on that.
Don't put the coal in the sack.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say don't put the coal in the hole. But
I was gonna say something about the coal hole.
That also would have been good. Where are you? I just want to look. They're shooting me through those windows. They are shooting me through those freaking windows.
Just like in Die Hard, they're gonna shoot the glass.
And then, bro, how come you could shoot?
Whoa. They're in stereo.
Suck it down, bitches. Suck it down. Oh, there we go. Taking care of business and murdering over time. You might say, this isn't murder. This is like
tactical operating.
Approved killings, you know? But I prefer to think of it as murder.
You gotta have that primal mindset.
Someday, I may murder. To quote Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, that's not
I have no intention of murdering. Okay,
Corwin will not murder.
Yup, because it's one of those things where if you've ever paid any attention to weird shit that like prosecutors do, no matter how obvious something might be that it's a joke, sometimes they'll be like, "Yep, there he was, declaring his intent to murder."
Yep, like 4 years before this trial, he was ready with his confession of something.
He didn't have anyone he planned on murdering, but he was confessing his intentions. I believe actually in California, just recently they passed a law where you're not allowed to like prosecute somebody based off of lyrics in rap songs. Because like,
what about smooth jazz? That saxophone riff was threatening, I tells ya.
Saxophone. That's oh. Suck the grenade. Suck it. So. Meat frenzy. Frenzying in your meat. How many drugs must these guys be on to not have heard the ultra fight going on down over there?
Their ears are packed with snow and cocaine.
And also bear cum, as we talked about.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that we spent like most of that episode was us talking about polar bear jizz.
I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say it was, quote, most of the episode, but we did talk about polar bear cum a fair amount.
Basically, apart from people who literally research polar bear reproduction,
we talked about polar bear cum more than like pretty much anyone does.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of the language itself, okay?
I just hosed them motherfuckers down there. I hosed them down. And look, we was just being poetic and shit, right? Poetic about...
Look, we freely associate, okay?
And these guys were freely associating with a bath of polar bear cum.
for science.
For science, and also to be able to unleash a genetically modified polar bear army against the United States of America, and then they'll go and they'll find the Statue of Liberty and hump it to death. I don't know.
I guess that's shock and awe right there.
I was like sneaking on him and everything, but he He had ears in the back of his head, polar bear ears that had been grafted onto him from a genetically modified polar bear.
There was, speaking of polar bears, there was a polar bear, there was polar bear on human killing this year.
I thought you were going to say polar bear on human something completely different.
Nah, we're
given
not talking about jizz. We're talking about murder.
Yup. Reload so I can kersploosh you. Kersploosh.
Oh, meaty.
Oh, suck it down, bitches. Suck it down all day, every day, in the face. There we go.
Oh, dude, can you imagine what this would do to your ears? All these flat walls.
I thought I was stuck in one of those shelves. I didn't even intend to go in those shelves. Okay, imagine there's like hardcore combat guy, and he's on like, I'm in the shelf. I'm in the shelf. I don't know why he's turning into like Spec Ops on a shelf. It's like Elf on a Shelf, except
well, we were talking about Santa Claus being ransomed, so it segues.
Yeah, that's the way. Oh, are we supposed to destroy these? Taste the nade. I don't know why homie there decided he wanted to make sweet love to the grenade, but you know, what happens in the North Pole stays in the North Pole.
It's all south from here.
Yeah.
It literally.
It's all downhill from here as well. Oh yeah, suck the nade. Oh, that was one of the best meat frenzies we've ever had, not in a Doom game. Okay.
Back to back.
Maybe the best meat frenzy we've ever had that wasn't in a Doom game. That's
for sure.
That's how delicious.
That one
and
earlier,
malicious that was.
It really was good. It was superior.
Yeah. Oh, I'm with it. I'm
also,
so with it.
I have to ask this game though, how come it gave us that long Jeep driving sequence earlier on?
Yeah.
And now it's been holding out on the vehicular
no
stuff.
Tanks, no smellicopters. I want tanks and smellicopters. Thank you very much.
Obviously, the king of all vehicles.
The elevator?
The airboat.
Because we got to ride lots of elevators before.
The elevator is not the
king of vehicles.
No.
Oh, is the king of vehicles those people mover things that
no, it's for sure
used to exist in airports? No,
it's for sure airboats. It is the king.
And oh shit! Oh
god.
Oh no! I almost grenaded myself there. That could have been really bad.
Here's the thing: if you show up in either a hovercraft,
are you sure it's not riding a leopard?
Okay, no. It's a carriage pulled by thousands of ferrets.
Yeah. That could be, or a wheeled duck boat pulled by ducks. That could also be a thing.
A swan boat pulled by ducks. That's weird energy.
I mean, we've probably talked about this before, but which would you rather fight? A horse-sized duck or
like
a bunch of duck-sized horses?
Honestly, I'd rather fight the horse-sized duck.
Okay, I'll tell you, I was going to say the same thing, and I'll tell you why. This isn't about what's easier. The question is, which would you rather fight? No. It's not about what's safer either. It's about which would you rather fight. And when you're asked that question...
Yeah, ducks are friendly. And I like them, but I said the other way.
What I'm saying is, it will be a much more dangerous and valorous thing to fight the giant duck.
Yeah.
Right?
I was thinking about how horses, they have a very strong bite, and they can be highly aggressive. So if they swarm you and start taking bites...
Yeah, but they're only duck-sized. You can kick them away, no freaking problem.
But if they catch you dipping, if you make a mistake and fall down, then they're going to swarm you and each take a bite, and it's going to be death by 1,000 hooves and teeth.
Yeah, I just don't think it would happen. I don't think it's possible that a human could lose to an army of, at least are there dudes inside of this thing here? That's fucking weird, bro.
I don't know what was happening there.
Yeah, whatever.
How come
they can fight amongst themselves?
Real question here, and this I guess is just based on my experience, but how come geese and swans are incredibly violent and aggressive towards everyone, and cocks are incredibly violent and aggressive towards everyone except chickens, but ducks, they're friendly to everyone but other ducks? They beef with other ducks, but I've never seen a duck attack anything else.
I mean...
Is that like typical?
I don't know. I don't know. Ducks are
They're chill,
you know,
I guess. Except
they are pretty chill.
because
But
I remember seeing. Have we told this story on the channel before about how I was at a place that had ducks, and I saw
the meat frenzy.
I think we've talked about this, where I saw a bunch of male ducks mating with another male duck, and I'm like, I don't think he's gonna survive. There's too many ducks mating with him.
So they like gang pounded the other male duck.
Like
Is
he's
that what
gonna
you're
drown.
saying?
And later on, the internet was in its infancy. I was a child. It was a little traumatizing because I'm like, this is like duck murder.
This duck is gonna die.
And it wasn't until I told people about it and they didn't believe it. But I read later, when the internet was a little bigger, that that is a thing, and sometimes the victim dies.
Sometimes that's insane.
It's an actual behavior. You can look it up.
Anyway, before we stop, I want to talk about how I personally, the thing is, if you just fight a whole bunch of really small horses, that's just making little girls the world over cry.
That's another
But
thing
if you
about
fight
that.
a giant duck, then that's like, for a moment, you're Cloud from Final Fantasy and you're fighting a horrifying magicite beast or something like that. That's exactly. And then when you like pick up its head and like you take your shirt off and like the blood's dripping down your body and you
Some
like
bro
Rambo
force.
hold it, you're
It's
like
some bro force.
"Yeah!" And then that's how you celebrate your victory over the duck. Anyway, we're going to stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that schmexit thumbs up button. Make sure you ring the bell to keep getting notified of delicious waffle content. Waffle Bros signing out.